making music for me was the equivalent of like, this is gonna sound crazy, but when I make music, I don't know if it's a dopamine rush, but I just get in this state whereby like I just feel amazing creatively, and everything just seems to be going in that. Like, I do like a good challenge, and music has kind of given me something to actually conquer, and also, I mean, just the creative process. It's the creative process for me that's everything. That just makes me feel more alive and just like more fulfilled, actually, more, I don't know, in tune. Makes me push boundaries. Like, it's something that I'm willing to endure through, and like in a good way, because see, I feel like this music, making music is for me, it's like the equivalent of someone who's really addicted to a drug and actually doing that drug, but it's in a more positive way, because it's actually something that I can actually, it's me being in a vulnerable state and just being able to open up to myself, and like small therapy. It's more like therapy, you know, you just open up to yourself and like be, when, especially when I write, it's like, okay, how far am I willing to go? And this is like the unfiltered part of me creating. It's just like, where am I at right now? What am I experiencing? Why do I feel this way? What am I working towards? Like, I'm having these conversations with myself as I am creating, as I am actually writing, and the composition part is really amazing. Just seeing how the rhyme schemes are come together without actually even trying, and just like, it's more of a search of pursuit and also a search of self, trying to figure out who you are as a person and what you're going through, and like how do you navigate through whatever, I don't know, things that might be around you. Small, when I write, it's more, when, depends on what I'm working on, but mostly it's more of like just about my life and about the way I see the world and everything else around. It's more personal when I write, but when I make melodies, it's more about the feel. It's more about, when I make beats, it's more about, okay, how, it's more about, can I get a feel? Can I get something that I can bounce off? And whenever I play, cause it's usually something a bit more moody, I don't know, that has always resonated with my type of music. Even before I made beats, I would be that weird guy in the studio that'd be like, no, can I get the beat? Can you get some, can you put some vinyl noise on that? And producers would be like, dude, that ain't cool, no, that ain't really that cool. Come on, like, we got this far beats right here, and I was always like, I always wanted this out. I always wanted something that was a bit more different, and over the years, a bit more, it sounded like a bit more like my type of music that I wanted to make, and I had to go and like start learning music production, music theory, drum programming, and sound design, just for me to be able to better communicate my message, my sound. Just be like, okay, this is what I want to create. I wanted a bit more control, and after creating so many, currently like over 2 to 3 thousand beats over the past few years, improving my skill. I'm happy to say that like I'm where I feel like, okay, this was my chance. This is actually an attempt to actually like collab with as many people as possible and just see what happens. I mean, like, I want to be part of something. We all want to be part of something great, and this is me saying, let's be part of something great. Let's do something great together.